Hello everyone. Today it's been a bit, sorry that, um, and I really need to finish the main story quest, like the Archon Quest for this patch. And, to put it bluntly, I do not feel like streaming. I've been a bit out of it. Like, pretty much ever since, like, New Year's, I've been, like, on and off not really feeling great. I've had, like, headaches, like, every other day, pretty much. You know. Basically, I want to finish it, and I want to do it on, have it be on video, because, I want, because I've been doing the past couple Archon Quests on video, so I feel like it makes sense to. However, yeah, I don't feel like streaming, so I'm doing this instead. So, this is gonna go out whenever I am finished with it. Um, as much as I would like to keep this team, this one's considerably going to be better in case I have combat, because I don't know what to expect. Other than probably bad things, knowing the Natlan story. Yeah. Like, logically, I could have just thrown up a stream or whatever. Just, I want the option of, if I'm not feeling it, to take a break. Ah. Amina, there's been another delivery. My throat's also being weird.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Just like the others, they heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
I mean, I have an inventory that it could go into.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
Ah, so you remember that
You're saying
nickname.
Everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say we soloed the entire war, but we definitely helped.
This whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon. That was my idea.
Rika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job.
Aww.
Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head.
I think she's dead. I feel like I remember her being dead.
Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she?
Oh, never mind, she's not dead. I just assumed I remembered her dying. She's dead, ain't she?
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
Paimon's face is just accurate.
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people.
Well, there goes
Gatherings
a
like this
vision
remind
wielder.
me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
So you
I
already
didn't
knew.
mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Valid.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties
She
like
wanted
this
us to
were her
remember her with abyss
specialty.
magic. I mean,
It's up
what?
to us to carry on her legacy, so we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sure.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go. Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away.
Malika has solutions.
Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My
Valid.
approach
But
to
it-
problem solving
But because
is
you
always
proposed
the
the
same.
plan, is it
Different
not?
solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Dude's having a jam in the back there.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
I mean, we're the guests of honor,
Sounds
so
good. A casual stroll can be
fuck
hard to
it.
come by. Let's go.
oh, chat with your friends and wait for the feast to begin. I have fret. That's certainly a hat, bud. I feel like it's meant to be more 3D than that. Oh, hello, you guys. Sorry for the wait. We're still setting up the menu. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch. Then we get to feast.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done. But I've discovered a lot more people with the abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. I don't remember what voice I did for her when I did the stream of her thing. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the draw of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
The doctors at the stadium aren't too busy?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Understood, Archon. Although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment, I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, knowledge is power, after all. I feel like she needs, like, flexing things. Like, I feel like she needs more range of bodily motion. Jaska.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
And watching those two be fools.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit.
Her lips were not synced up that.
I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Yeah, just maybe. Oh, gosh. Nick on the side of my head. Got bit by something. Ah. Kenichi! I see. This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to, dumbass? Well, everyone's busy, real tribes. So there's not a lot of saurian hunting work out there. So I'm gonna go hunt people now. That's what I should do, right? But the Pyro Archon assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Yep. I'm just like a detective, I only have the tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi.
I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh,
No,
but
there's an
if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
I want so like, but I mean, if you'd rather talk to like other people, that's fine, I guess. Not like I'm hungry.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear I've been on my best behavior recently.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right? You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
Yeah.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Just do what you think is
Thank
right.
you, Archon.
bud.
That's what I've always tried to do.
Oh, almost missed Kachina. All the way over here. Yay!
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already. Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, the ice.
Looks like she's got the captain on her thing. I think that's a Saurian, but...
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
Oh no.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place to repose. This bucket suits our taste.
I love how Kanich isn't... In this patch, Kanich still isn't voiced. But how is back.
Great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him. Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with Ahow.
As usual, Ahau brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika?
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahow wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanich to... ask you to apologize. Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Ahow, help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer.
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
She's the only one.
Ahow, you have to learn to be good at some point.
Like, Mavika is the only one who Ahau is actually willing to listen to because she's the only one who he has actual power and authority
Well,
that he
hop
respects.
to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
The dreaded Kahulahau is now, well, not so dreaded.
Or hot if you want.
Well, we've now completed all the optional objectives, which means that we can go and commit murder. I mean, what? I never said anything. You didn't hear anything. Got it?
Huh?
Now you set aside your troubles and savor the food for the occasion.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
You know what those are? Do they swim out this way? I doubt it, right?
Well, what's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it sounds so cute.
It is. They're the greatest.
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
Paimon just like squealing about Blubber Beast is great. Reminds me of my Saurian companion. Her name was Amela. She wasn't the sharpest as Titan Kasor, but she was incredibly brave. When there was nothing to do, she would just lounge around in the tribe without making a sound. Even if you bumped into her, sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures. But Saurians grew a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, she was tough. Varessa told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got a chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt so real. Like it was really her. She gave me a ride, and we traveled all around Natlan together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like...
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so... Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
Tell everyone. Oh yeah, there was the weird wall and the captain, and this should probably
You're
be
kidding.
classified.
The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him? I mean, he's from Conria, so probably.
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
Yep.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
Or the
It's
present.
still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
Power reminds me of
You're
someone.
thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we
Curious
start
about the
Then
captain,
I'll start
so
getting ready.
sure.
We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
You've got me curious about this dream, too. Be sure to come back and tell us what you learn.
Yeah, and let us know if you need any help.
Alright. Oh, gosh. Whee.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her.
Lovely, because like I'm centuries old. This is literally my
Alright,
second time
we're ready,
alive.
Traveler.
I know things.
Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
See you later, shitlords. We could just glare again. You sleep for a brief period. When you open your eyes again, the ceremony appears to be over.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
Felt like only a few minutes.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Yep.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah.
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information.
Interesting.
The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natland.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui Harbinger and Thrain, one of Natland's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others.
But he's not an ordinary person. He's a powerful warrior from Conria, who is extremely cursed by that ruler of death. That's not outside of the realm of possibility.
It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
The captain didn't react at all.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it had something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Alright, party time! I don't know why that's where my brain went for that, but okay. After your turn, everyone enjoys the gathering until sundown.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
Yep. Yay!
You've got this! For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Alright. I'm gonna be right back, because I need more water. Alright.
Yeah, today was great.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me.
Oh, I'm in.
Of course you are, you overachieving bit.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait,
Alright.
what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon.
Peace. We should probably go to the stadium too. I mean, we're gonna.
Time for
that's
me to
where we
head back
sleep.
too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
I should also get going. Bye for now, everyone.
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time?
How's not exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer parties with less fruit and more insults. Food and more insults. So we put him in timeout.
What goes around comes around.
I'm gonna go too. Good luck with your ancient name. Not sure if you already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is a huge honor in Natlan. It comes with a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you!
Well, I guess
Thanks.
I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back.
Yep, you've got a decent chunk of the way back to the Children of Echoes.
I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So soon?
Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
It's dangerous to go alone.
It's
Take
okay.
this
I'm
Paimon.
not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Whoo, let's go!
Did Kanicha forget about a how?
Someone save me!
I can't believe he's dead. I can't believe a how is canonically dead. I thought we'd be going back to the Children of Echoes, but it seems like we're going back to the stadium. Because this is not the way back to the Echoes, but okay, this is a really weird location to send us to. We could have gone with Jaska and Malika, but... Ooh, box!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together.
Yeah, before you died!
It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
You've had a lot of adventures.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner.
We sent you off to battle, now you get to do the same.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your
What is
words
the
of encouragement
specific-
made me
like-
feel a lot better.
What is that suspicious crate?
I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you. but I doubt I can return the favor.
That's fine. I'm not nervous.
I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
What was that suspicious... What is this? What is this random box? I don't know. Must be some random world quest that I've just not seen before. There's just a crushed box on the side of the road. I don't know what that's for. We're really not taking the most logical route here, are we? Although I guess the idea is that we're like reverse traveling the way back
Go!
we took to the Children of Echoes.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Poor
Yeah,
Toto.
but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started
he's
flooding
alive!
in and he got
Yay!
really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what
pat.
my dad always says.
Pat, child.
Now I finally understand what he meant.
Sorry, you had to grow
It's
up so
all right.
fast.
This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this.
Sure.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, you
Come
two.
on, we're almost there.
Yep. This'll be... Nothing could go wrong with hoping and dreaming and hoping and dreaming and dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, and this is not going to go badly at all. Not at all. Not at all. Anyway. Yeah, we're just retracing the adventure we took through... Oh, hey, it's a big boy. He's a big saurian.
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here?
He's a big boy.
Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello.
Is Io gone missing? Do we need to go
Oh
find
no,
him?
you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her.
Time for a saurian adventure! This is totally not to pad for dramatic effect and dread.
She's really freaking out. What's going on?
Io's having a fit, probably.
Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Kinda?
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he...
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it
It's
affected him
possible.
indirectly.
It's possible.
We have some meds.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try?
Not sure it's a great use of supplies, but
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
alright, Io, you ready to be a test subject? After you administer the medicine, Io immediately perks up and scarfs down the steak in one bite. Perfect. Hey, kid.
You're okay? I'm so relieved.
That probably means there's a whole load of Saurians suffering that same effect, though. If Io wasn't even directly afflicted, so many of them that were fighting abyss monsters directly, especially in the areas that got really bad.
Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing. Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days.
They just... I love the just like...
Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it.
I love the Saurians
Thank you
so
so
much.
much, you two.
They're the
You
best
helped
part in
save
that one.
Io.
Well, one of the best parts.
Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to...
Of course.
Here,
know,
take some
I
drugs.
used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like
Oh,
this path, for
gosh.
example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets.
I feel the same way, except for the family part, because I don't have
Actually,
one of
that's
those
something
anymore.
I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
You give me too much credit, kid.
Good and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student? Or,
How about a friend?
Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow. All right. We're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye,
Yep.
Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpeo.
Gosh. Kachini's great. It's cool having our little, like, temporary disciple.
We're here. That was quite the trek. After you
Yep.
visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready.
We wouldn't want to impose.
Yeah, also...
Let's see how things go with Shilonin first.
Yeah.
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
Peace.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long.
Nope.
Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end.
Still a lot of places we haven't seen.
That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to go check on your ancient name.
Weird, like, unfinished journey. There's so many things for you and your companions to experience together. That's a really ominous achievement. Alright.
Wanna come over for tea?
Alright, Zelonin. Oh, it's just Sit Lolly. Hi there.
Oh,
You
it's
didn't
you
miss any-
two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
What? There was no party. Nah, we totally.
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you.
Shit.
Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress.
This is already going way faster than expected.
I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Like a barbecue!
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Yeah, she's looking forward to it that much.
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you.
And it didn't
Here,
cost your
take
life.
a look.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Yes,
Tumaini,
not.
a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
Tumaini.
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon. It's a
Yeah,
perfect
like
fit.
the places I came from. I mean, what? I'm not an alien.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Alright, now we just need to strike.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Yep.
Your name
totally.
was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step.
I've never seen that expression before.
We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
So, I'm not sure if I can't remember if we told them that we were just not like it's not that like the fact that we're not even from Tefat and like so theoretically yeah, because we're not in the ley lines or Irminsul at all.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Just like that.
And you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that land.
Thanks.
No
I
need to
will
make a
continue
fuss. Let's go
writing
eat.
in it.
I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Oh, barbecue.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people.
The drunk wants alcohol. Nothing is surprising here. You enjoyed a derivative barbecue to knit. There, it seems like Zealand and Lolly's first meal of the day. Alcohol is equally delicious, but I have respect for the test that comes next. Lolly only takes a few sips. This implies that we got to drink after the, which is, yay! Finally, oh my gosh, because we're older than Sitlali, and she drinks, so you know. After the meal, Zealonen heads back to retrieve her tools while you wait outside with Sitlali.
Is something on your mind, Sitlali? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death.
No fate is set in stone.
I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all. Sitlali just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
Alright, let's do this. Obsidian ancient name. An ancient name, Tumaini, forged after many twists and turns, whose meaning is hope. You are its first bearer, and it shall record all your deeds and adventures in Natlan, to be passed down forevermore. Wisdom is not the sole domain of living things, nor are all memories or emotions a blessing. It is a nameless, shapeless existence, nor can common sense comprehend it. Just as we know not about places that no light may touch, we cannot be sure that there are not countless pairs of eyes watching us from the deepest reaches of the dark. It is a condescending thing that lusts after the knowledge and information stored in the land. Even the horror and despair which humans can never transcend are mere emotions simulated for your benefit once it has understood all that Natlan is. Lend your ears to Zumakul's roar, hear the hatred that festered in the heart of the unrivaled warrior 1,000 years ago. How he regrets lifting his weapon before the tombs of his companions in the days bygone. For if this battle could never have been won, then he was no leader but a cruel, lonesome king. Look upon the tears of Koshkania, witness her 1,000-year-old despair. Resolute she was to the end, but fire, sword, and death never ceased to ravage her homeland. At last she would kneel before the icy coffins and reflect upon the image of the rain puddles painted of her. If it could not be rejected, why not embrace it? Feel Nadenj's fury, and know his 1,000-year madness. He fought for Natlan all his life, shed and spent his fiery blood, only to learn the truth of the war from the sacred flame once he had attained the throne. He was not a hero beloved by all. He was but a blind, ignorant clown, for humanity can never hope to conquer the true master. Fathom the words of Ziblanc. Perceive his 1,000-year-old lie. The utmost wisdom births the utmost paranoia, and as he held time and death in his hands, he doomed Natlan to an end game without any solution. Humans need not light lamps before the destined darkness to come, lest it be to attract still larger monsters. Think upon Malvika's plan. No. It can warp history and memory, but it cannot twist your personal experiences. This is the meaning of the name you hold, and the light that ancient names mean to pass down. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers look upon them and saw strength. So that's a record of all the Pyro Archons, or a bunch of them anyway. Interesting. And then we have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back, which is not anywhere near filled out. I still have, like, a lot I can do for it, but... Don't spook me, you stupid ghost. Alright. Need to go down. We need to go down to a previous round. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There we are. I've been around not long enough to know this area. Also, I fought a lot of battles over there, so... in that war.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and... yeah, okay, we're good.
This looks like a death circle. Is this a death
All right,
circle?
I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Sorry, Granny, it's Lee.
Oh, yeah. Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if anything feels wrong.
Sure.
If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it?
I'm worried about the abyssal power.
Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start.
Get ready
Paimon,
to start.
give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Name time.
Whoa, that light is beautiful. It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence.
What?
Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Completely
Then
normal.
it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, look, something's coming.
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Oh, this way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
Can we save them? I know it's optimistic.
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual, but we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Then we have to try something.
We should try to save whoever we can!
I'm assuming we're gonna save the people who actually look like who actually look like models.
Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you.
Hey,
I
bud.
didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Didn't make it through the battle.
You're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
So we're basically learning that like every like a named NPC like modeled character we've met has died in that war and is like permadead. Oh gosh.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you. But shows what they know.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about...
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natland find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Leave it
Thank
to
you.
us.
People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Hi, Vichama.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
When the sun...
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Well, they're dead.
Silly child, silly child, silly, silly, hilly child.
Oh my gosh, who tell? Here.
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there.
Home. We're sorry. If there was anything we could do. Home.
You hear what she just called you, say Lolly?
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding.
I fought my entire life. I believe the Lord.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Who does it even matter?
Of course you matter. Wait.
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I'm sorry.
These are people that might be able to actually help.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
They have enough physicality to them, or at least enough form.
The Night King. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night.
Seat Lolly.
Seedla, what a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear.
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save.
I can't. I can't.
Oh
Watch
no.
out, Sea Lolly! The Abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a... But
Nothing we can do.
it's too late.
No!
Oh no! Saurian souls can.
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that?
Io.
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or...
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would... I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or...
That's amazing! Io is so restless. Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear.
They care more about Io.
We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But
What fate? You mean like the other?
yes, they will gradually fade away, but that is their choice. For the next few days, at least
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all
Fix
traces
this.
of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan.
Assuming it works.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
Reminds me of the dream I had about the captain.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act.
Yep. That's how he operates.
Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
We should probably mention this to Kajima.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls. And I could barely help.
There was literally
so
nothing
sorry.
you could do.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the problem. The ley lines.
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning, and then the rest is up to you.
I'll try to remember everything I've learned on my
Don't
journey.
forget, we're all cheering for you.
Yep. Wait until 2 days later, eh?
Dear clients, the day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can
think Paimon was just trying to encourage me, but I shut her up. It seems about right. That's funny that that's a... It's an instance that just says get ready. Am I ready? I don't know. Now that the ancient names have been forged, you are ready to step onto the final battlefield. For friends, for the beings that inhabit the land, for the flames, and for the legacy that shall be left behind. This domain may take some time to complete. For the best experience, it is recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. That is an interesting disclaimer. I think I have time, and if not, I could just, like, whatever. Let's go in with the A-team. Even though they're not, like, technically, like, I think technically speaking, yeah, that doesn't look too hard. Gosh.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
Kachina! Of course, she's one of the first. Hi. Brenda. I know that...
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Leave the fire. Let's look at you. Is she looking this way? You can do it, traveler. Just like, if there's one thing Natlan does really well, story-wise,
never lived to see this moment,
is it makes the traveler, like, it emphasizes how much of a hero they are and the power they wield.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Alvika?
Ah, judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Why is that guy massive? I'm sorry, huh? Bro, what the fuck? What is that? Like, unless I missed something, the, like, Masters of the Nightwind person isn't that big, is he? Why is he, like, 10 feet tall?
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
He's just massive. Why is he so big? Oh my gosh, the master, like, the collection of plenty guys just a luchador. That's amazing.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Imagine if it was like something that's just meant villain or destroyer or traitor or something. Like,
is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here.
He's just massive! Why is he so big? Why? It's so jarring! What the hell? I just... Huh? Sorry, I'll try to be serious. It's just like, it's
As you can
so...
see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin.
So jarring, why is he so big?
To Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
To Miney.
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all.
Yeah!
This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
Yeah, for Natlan! Woo! For Natlan! Woo!
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won. For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
To battle! Viva the revolution! Wait a minute. Here we go. When Dendro meets Hydro, it results in Dendro cores. No way.
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now.
Yep. But why is an Echo of Paimon there?
The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
My boy!
So there's no turning back after this, huh?
You look different.
After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words.
We don't have much time, right?
True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Oh, gosh. Alright. Chat with your friends, optional. Actal.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the Collective of Plenty.
True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It culminates little by little from everything we do. Outland's history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Pyro Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist at once. This moment is a convergence of all three. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. Your hard work will not be in vain. Actually, I have one more personal request. Once the war's over, come visit us in the Collective of Plenty, okay?
That's right. Our tribe can't wait to meet you.
So, implying next patch is Collective of Plenty, presumably. Varessa and I will show you all of our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed. Can't wait. Pascal, my man! My boy.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
Thank you.
This is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Go now, and forge a new future for Natlan.
That should have had the filter on it. That was... that should have had the filter. That was, Hi, people that I have not really interacted with much.
On behalf of the Scions of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
I guess I've talked to Wina a bit. The name Turnfire teaches us that everything comes at a price. We've offered generations of blood and tears to this war, and now it's time to collect. The Abyss must pay for what it's done. Oh, and Aha has something to say.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment.
Thanks, Aha.
We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets.
Thanks, Aha. That's the nicest send-off you're gonna get with Aha. Or how? I don't know. Hey guys.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
Thanks.
You, young hero, are about to make history. My deeds are nothing compared to that.
Oh yeah.
When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years into the future.
I wonder if he is here because I've completed the quest. So I know him. Because I haven't completed the world quest for some of the other ones.
When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds for their greater significance.
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island.
No objections here.
Great! I better get on it or someone might beat me to it. Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan's greatest heroes. Me too, obviously. But as your friend, there's something I want even more. And it's way simpler. Once this is all over, I want to go to the hot springs together. Paimon included. That's what
Last time we
friends
did
is
that,
all about.
that was...
Quality time
Vibes
and
didn't
good
end
vibes.
up well, but you know what? Sure. It's a promise.
I'll hold you to it.
We can go chill. Yeah, cause he is just big. Why is he so large? Yeah, cause Chaska's sibling is either.
May the skies forever be clear and
So it
bright.
must be because I've
May
done
we
their
always be
quest
free to
that
spread our wings and
there's
soar.
more here.
For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden. And still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle, so she's here too.
Hey, Koya. It's been a bit.
We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. And she came to understand my attachment to human society.
So yeah, it's literally because I did the tribal stories, that there's little bits here. That's evil. Like, it's really cool and really interesting integration. But that's evil because it means that you're not going to see the results, like, if you do them afterwards. Which I guess is the point. The point is that the game has been telling you to go and do adventures, fill out the Pilgrim's Chronicle fully before doing this, so... But that's both evil and fascinating. Like, I highly doubt Koya would be here if I hadn't done that.
Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. Koya told me she would do anything to protect that. And I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Koichi's father and mother. Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I won't let any one of them fall by the wayside. I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself.
Looks like you're becoming your own peacemaker.
Thank you, but beyond that, I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future endeavors.
Aw. I do really want, like, in terms of, like, actual characters, I do really want Chaska, because she's just really cool. I have not interacted with you. Are you just this just seriously just this large? What?
A revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. You are the star that will shine through the mist.
Why are you so large?
The spirits bless your journey.
That doesn't explain my question.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will.
That seems like overkill, but sure, I'm down to be a god.
Disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to
What
people.
are you? Because you're clearly not human with that distinction.
The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing.
That's why I'm here.
Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
See ya. Yeah, because I've only done the quest from the Flower Feather and People of the Springs. I'm kind of wondering, like, obviously, I'm not gonna just back out and go and do them, because that's hours and hours of questing. Like, I need to do them eventually, but it's really cool that that's a thing. Well, we good.
Are you ready, traveler?
Wait, can I talk to Paimon? No. Okay. Can't talk to Paimon and Fuji. Fuji being what I named my Saurian, by the way.
Are you ready, traveler?
Unfortunately, I am.
All right. Before we face our final enemy together, we need to split up. I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom.
Which means we gotta search.
Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene there.
Sounds good.
All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry.
Wait for me, Paimon.
You're not
You too,
in this
Fuji.
alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
By the time you set out, Mavwika has already made her way into a heavily contaminated part of the Night Kingdom. Oh, we're playing Mavwika at first.
Full throttle!
This is gonna be tough doing.
Full throttle!
Granted, it's a good way to show off how tough she is. She doesn't even have her. She still has. She still has Kenichi's sword. Even at the end. She's at C3. So she's, like, a lot stronger.
Burn it down! Ugh.
Kill him with the bike!
The blazing sun!
Yep, I know how Mavwika works, game. Imagine, like, I can only imagine what it's like for people who who in the future will have not paid attention to her stuff, and then get to this trial and realize
something feels familiar.
Door of Resurrection activated. You're new.
Rev the engine! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
Alright. Yeah, imagine future players just get into this be like, wait, she has a motorbike? Oh. Oh no.
It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era, but an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day, but I failed time and time again.
Sorry, you know.
You didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
Gosh.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either. Did you, sis?
So, like, Alvika just does not have relatives of any kind then if she never found anyone.
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, the end is near. Be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
All right. I need to head out. Another hero is waiting for me.
I believe in you, sis.
Gosh.
For Natlan.
For Natlan. That's an interesting loading thing at the bottom right. Defeat all opponents. Easier said than done, but okay.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Taya!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Hey there!
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Proper send-off! Shaking and stirred! Look at you! Time to shine! Cross over! Go! Feeling lucky? Hiya!
Awesome.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Hey, Ataya. It's nice to see
You
you.
can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
Milani's in the square over there. I'm sure she'd like
We
to see you
got to
again.
see each other in a dream, and that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the abyss starts to corrode the area, its forces could once again surge into the land above. It pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice.
Alright, Ataya.
Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior, and accomplish greater feats than my own. I have no doubt.
Alright, Ataya. It's good to see you again. Aw. Surprisingly physical for, like, dead people. Was that insensitive? I feel like that's insensitive. I feel like, unless they're about to do it, it would have made more sense to have it be, like, Vichama and stuff along with Ataya. But Vichama and Koichi and stuff. I really just stepped out of that door, not... Oh gosh.
Huh?
Abyssal power's bad now. It's suffocating.
It's you. I knew you would come.
Just as I was saying that, I was sad you weren't around. Vichama, my boy! It's good to see you again.
Remember
Malco.
me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human form back then.
It's good to see you with a physical form, Malco.
Fichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now, the souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side again. It's
Hell
all thanks
yeah.
to you and Siglali.
Surprise for me
The path
too.
ahead has been heavily corroded by the abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll
Awesome.
take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Thanks. Let's do
course.
this. Which I assume means that we're
It's
gonna end
dangerous
up
out there, so stay close.
meeting with Koichi again.
The show begins!
More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Thanks, bud.
With rocks. See?
Fichama, let's ice this guy.
Go! This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky! Shake it and... Oh, brilliant! Let the world come alive! Can't handle your dream. Fire! Well, with rocks. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hiya!
This is in fact Umbrella Warfare, I guess.
This one's got your name on it. Think you can pull it?
Ooh. Ishama, keep up. Your help is definitely useful here.
Time to shine.
The Mimisaur that's mimicking something that's actually quite dangerous.
So strong. The power of the abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me.
Good friend?
Time for the abyss to face its reckoning.
Oh! The Conrians are here!
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Watch out!
I knew you had to be here with your thread.
Haha! Feeling lucky?
After
That was
all,
amazing.
nothing else.
Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
Thread.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan.
Oh!
I was his most trusted second in command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my...
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite.
Sorry. Yeah. Hair is annoying sometimes.
It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Our differences caused many an arguments between us.
No wonder you're ready to sacrifice Auroron.
You tried to... sacrifice...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe. That is what the glory of Conria means to me.
So you still believe in him?
I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will understand that soon enough.
I mean, I understand enough
Due
that...
to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid. You will become the hero of a new era.
Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
Sounds good. Oh, boys. The poor sweet boys. They got taken from me. They took my poor sweet boys.
Huh?
That's be a problem. I didn't expect the situation here to be so chaotic. It's because of the damage to the ley lines. The road has collapsed, but the structure seems intact. That looks like the way forward. Still, how do I get over there? That sound, it's...
Hey, traveler! It's me, Koichi!
I knew you were gonna be here.
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place.
I've never seen... Oh wait, no, you're
Go
just a...
now! Go!
I thought that was like the other one, and I'm like, wait a minute.
What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden.
Could it be that Movika's wrapped up everything on her end? It's good to see you,
I was
Koichi.
wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the Pyro Archon's plan.
Koichi, you went to see Chaska, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of worrying. But better late than never, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older sister's job.
You're really strong, Koichi.
All right,
I miss ya.
enough about that. All we can do is accept the past and continue to look forward. I would say our nation's future is looking very bright. Go now, traveler.
Alright. Using the power of all the different Saurians. Ooh. I didn't know they had. I didn't realize that was the thing. Should be able to make this. Thanks, Koichi. Oh, it's not real. Alright, seems like we're swapping out. The filter on the model vanished for a sec. Here comes an attack, gotta focus.
can do this!
Thanks, Koichi. Oh, that kind of ruined it. I think I just killed that bird! Yes, I did! I killed the... Because I hit the crap. No! I killed the spirit! Crap. Maybe I should equip a better sword. I can borrow Iron Sting for a bit, I think. I feel like that's... As much as I think the other one fits my vibe for the Traveler, I think an actually good... Like, an actually leveled sword that isn't really gimmicky is probably better for this.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Here we are. Let's go. Thank you, everyone, from past, present, and future.
Let my people light up your path.
Oh,
Mawika is just up ahead.
thanks.
Now, go and bring
Knight.
forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
Even though I'm not humanity, I am by definition not your version of humanity. I am an alien, but okay. Lord of the Night. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Elements. Whoa. Never heard of those before. Where all hopes lie. Go to where Goisathoth is. Oh, buddy. Looks like Mawika's already started her assault. Alright, we're using everything we've got.
Resistance is futile.
Zumusu. What are you? Okay, Yumakasor.
The world will always fall to darkness.
Different names of... Interesting. Versus food recipes. X.
this nation's tomb.
Oh gosh. Thanks for giving me like these nice choreographed attacks. Taking some hits.
War is nothing but a hopeless struggle.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong there, like, but you know, there's a point to this. Her sword's out. Hey girl, I'm here.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
It's an abyss dragon, of course it is. With a massive flaming sword.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
Here we go. Oh, buddy! We're getting all of them for this. Okay. Cool.
I have witnessed the light of this flame.
But we're using a freaking prototype Rancor, okay. But we're using a trial version of Moomin.
Failure. 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 Failure.
Ow, gosh. This is hard to do on my own. Oh gosh, Dragon of Manifest Erosion.
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Oh wait, I have ranged attacks. Oh wait, do I have boons based on... Gosh. I don't know how I avoid these. Do I just hit the sword? I think it's well in due time to heal. And,
shall prove your efforts futile. All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Watch out, Traveler!
Yep.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Continue your journey.
Face your fate.
Your
Never stop moving, so keep marching on ahead.
in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction.
You've never once stopped moving, so keep on marching ahead.
Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
You've never once stopped moving, so keep marching on ahead.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time.
Sun that has all of the different tribes with the pyro symbol in the center.
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all!
Yep. Hey, Lumine.
Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Their voices, I hear them. In the beginning, there was darkness. Until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. It's cool to see. I'll talk about that.
We won't give up hope.
We will march forward together.
This is where we forge our future.
Future.
With our
own two hands. So that's. You piece of.
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Light of the blazing sun!
Come on, we got this.
Rev the engines! No more mistakes! Wrath from the sky!
Become the servant of the kneel before.
Totally not creepy.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our
Accursed
heroes.
angels, vanished green. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles.
That gonna let me heal? No matter the cost, I believe in her to the end.
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so
Special
weary?
skill to enter
Why
aiming
must you
mode.
seek pain?
Oh, wait. We have a... Aim at Goislikoff. Ooh. Where is the...
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Maybe worthless, but even those worthless can destroy you.
With her and see the world beyond the sky.
Whatever she calls home is surely the place for freedom and warmth.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless...
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you fool!
Nope. Sorry, but...
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment. Being her friend. Makes me so happy.
It's an interesting thing, Milani.
Enough, you foolish pests!
We will take back
Die,
Natlan's
Goislikoff.
future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great.
That's...
As long as
That
we're
Art of
together,
Paimon's really
we
cool.
can do anything. We will never,
What a line to end on. Stuff on my screen. Now my sword! To go back. Do we
There's
pray?
a faster way.
Oh, hell yes!
Hop on.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. Cinematic. Oh, hell yeah. Paimon! Awesome. That was so good. I think the light on my thing is dying. In interest of safety, you allow doctor to check for signs of abyssal corrosion.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. The same goes for the Pyro Archon. Oh, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about.
Yep.
You won! You actually won!
Finally someone to speak for me.
Is that all Paimon you? You know what? Never mind. You get a free pass on all Paimon teasing today.
You did it again, Traveler. Your strength is remarkable. Now Natlan's finally free from the threat of the Abyss.
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for
I'm not sure I want a
generations to come.
ghost of me, though.
I'm sure the grannies and grams back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
She also helped me a lot.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about the rescue plan.
Okay, wait, what would that plan have been, Kachina?
You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once, so yeah. If things got risky down there, I was gonna charge in and rescue her.
I don't think that it would be quite so simple, Kachina, but still. Something that like that really did happen, I'd come for you too, no matter what it took.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Bravery aside, I try not to act a bit on impulse, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. Before you praise me too much, I have something to say. In the ley lines, I encountered many souls of the dead, and I could hear everyone rooting for me from above.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
I saw Atea, Vichama, Koichi, and all 6 heroes from 500 years ago. Not to mention, I heard the messages you all left for me in my ancient name. I have to thank each and every one of you. Without your help, I could never have defeated an enemy as strong as the Abyss.
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment.
To think you heard them, though, that's a little embarrassing.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, traveler?
Completely fine, surprisingly.
Great. Just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
Celebration ceremony?
Anyway, Mavlika, I have an honest question. Does this, like, orange on my clothes work? Do you think it works?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think she's more than worthy of the honor. Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement.
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house. Wait,
All right, then.
I'm coming too!
Camera! This calls for a camera.
Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the same honor?
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the Pyro Archon. That's enough honor for a lifetime.
Fair.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Awesome.
Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace, and now it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send her off with a round of applause and show her the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Is this the part where I get ritually sacrificed?
Go on. This is your moment. You should savor it.
But what about you?
Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Alrighty then. He's just so large. Why is he so big? Receive the crown.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
Cool.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natlan.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the Abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
It's just...
You sound disappointed.
By someone we know, Paimon meant a cherished comrade.
Exactly! It makes this moment even more special because we're already friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
totally.
both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natlan. I bestow upon you this blessing. May
Is it
your
the stupid
flame
hat?
forever burn,
It's not that
pure
stupid.
and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone.
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
He's just so big.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way.
Alright, Big Warning.
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Hiyo! You guys.
Hey, stop running around. You're blocking her way.
Hey, Kajina.
Yeah! Enjoy the parade!
Over here! Over here! Quick, take a
Excuse
picture.
me?
We can turn it into graffiti.
As the sun shines down on our nation. Another victory for Natlan. Can I take a picture of you, please?
I'll never forget you, thank you.
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Celebrity time?
Wow, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for a long time. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
Alright, just a few photos and autographs, right?
That's right. The photo booth is this way and the autograph area is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So head to the next area whenever you're ready. We'll be cheering for you.
Alright.
Over here! Over here!
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly plug in the light I have in my face because it's so dark suddenly. Oh gosh. So eventually, light will return to my face. I mean, even that's already considerably better. Kinda, you know.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
This is so funny. Just local celeb Lumi time.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Does it?
Can I have one more photo? Just one more?
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
That mustache. My
It's
boy.
okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
Alright, nice hat.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? Aw, we can't keep our great hero here forever.
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan.
Paimon, I was literally having the same thought. Like, we really should just quit the whole adventuring thing and just make a scheme.
All right. It was just a joke.
No, Paimon, we were on the same page for once, please. I know Lumine's lawful good, but I am not.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
Woohoo!
Hi, Zilonin.
What's on your mind, Shilonin?
I was just thinking about your ancient name, Tumayani. It's truly a perfect fit. And seeing how much hope you've given to the people here, it makes that even more true.
Great hero!
prepared some snacks and drinks for you.
Oh, Paimon can take those. These source crackers are the best. You should try some, Traveler.
We even got them for the Saurian we haven't seen yet.
It's the great hero! Quick, get ready to take a picture!
Cool. Hey, Kenichi.
Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How?
Ahau is just practicing his signature with a rock. Still waiting on the admirers, though.
Hey! Keep it to yourself!
Where did you get the wall from? I don't know.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
What name should I sign? Tumaini seems like the obvious choice.
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's go for a few more.
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade to finish. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Nice dress, lady.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about
Every ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra. Usually, the Wayab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. But yours is still unknown to us.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
In the beginning, there was darkness. Until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light.
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's ley lines!
The Lord of the Night gave those words to me.
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Fuji, my boy!
Oh, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends!
Hey, Yansan. Over here, traveler. Yeah.
Look, they're dancing!
For music, for the sacred flame, and for our heroes! Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them?
Let's give it a whirl. Wait, is this gonna be a mini game?
I'm going to try something new.
Wait, how is this? Oh my gosh.
Hey, not bad! You're a natural!
I'm a spacefarer. I have
Let's hear it for
seen
our
many
hero!
days. Babies are coming. Oh my gosh. Little babies. Hey, organizer.
We
dude.
now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our blessings one more time and give her a resounding round of applause.
Woohoo! Yeah! All right! Woo!
It's just a single dude!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler!
Just a single very enthusiastic person.
You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
Molly! Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important.
Oh no. When Sitlali's
I went
concerned.
to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle. But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird position. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all.
What?
But we both made it back.
Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over, but my dreams never lie. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you what she's planning?
She's going to the Night Kingdom to fix it.
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
After all, the corrosion should be gone by now.
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. And I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but it's still no easy feat.
You've got a point, otherwise Mawika wouldn't need to get involved.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Well, why would she hide the truth from us?
Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Like dying for a cause, as in using her life to fix the ley lines.
Let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Mawika once met Shablanc. She told us about it before.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call
Ochanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro Archon.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Never out of crisis, are we? Here we are.
Man, this place really is hard to get to.
IX?
And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
That looks like... I mean, it looks like Acheron's, like, Nihility stuff from Star Rail. Is that... It can't be IX. That would have like really, really damning implications if the ruler of death was IX.
Look, it's Moeka!
It makes sense. Don't get me wrong, but also where the... We have no way to exit out of this. No real UI.
I have grown weary of the endless
Renova.
wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Moeka, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death, and with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Moeka!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natland for 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natland. But its power remains in worlds beyond Teyvat. Tremendous and unyielding.
What?
Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run.
Wait, what do you mean the Abyss is also off-world? If we're assuming that that Genshin takes place in, like, the Honkai universe, does that mean the Abyss is a has some kind of connection to destruction?
But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task, and worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natland disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natland's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more.
I respect your decision, Moeka. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then?
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natland's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable destiny. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natland became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes. The situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality, someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table, sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
It's hard to argue with her logic. She probably knew we would come prepared what to say in advance. It's time for Natlan to enter a new era, and I know she wants to fulfill her duty as leader, but she deserves to have a place in the future she built with her people.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them to arrive.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait, this feeling...
We made it.
Hey, bud. I was expecting you.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was him?
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here, but death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
Wait, the souls I saw in my dream.
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence, much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge.
Revenge?
I mean, makes sense after what's happened to him.
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins, and for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment, cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power, myself included.
5 sinners?
If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Oh, hell.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor.
No.
I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Oh.
Captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
No wonder Dane's method of slowing the decay of his body didn't work for him.
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. And so, their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation.
Oh my gosh.
We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift. And I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, This was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells, Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet.
Awesome!
I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten.
We're just failing.
When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
This also 100% confirms that she grew up in the silence of the canopy. Hi. So it's been a minute, cause I had to go do a thing after the last time, like the last recording.
Let's ride. Full throttle.
And
Hey, is that part new? Hyman's never seen it before.
oh, that's cool. I've seen I've seen the bit, that art on like a slab that's sitting next to Catherine now. But it's cool to see like actually graffitied on a stone now. That's cool. That's really nice.
Try and stop me. Let's ride.
Let's go, Twirly!
But yeah, so basically, I've been meaning to get back to this. It's been so long since the last time I did this that I got C1 Mavlika. Because I decided, you know what, I'm gonna grab it. I really like how she plays, so. And it'll make her a bit better outside of Natlan, I believe. But yeah, let's finish the final bit of the story.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Agreed.
Strange. Why does no one praise the deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord? How? Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain nameless. Ignorant fools.
Fine, I guess you helped out. Good job.
Well. A compliment. After all these years, it's about time you knew your place, lowly servant. Hey! Why are you glaring at me? Oof.
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much as we want.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And the Lord of the Night is a lot stronger now.
That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe. I can't wait to go see it.
I want to go to Liyue. The mountains are supposed to be super tall.
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together. Then we'll be hot springs buddies for life.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise that the Hydro person wants to go to the Hydro Nation and the Geo person wants to go to the Geo Nation.
Huh?
Yeah, on. Muscles grow stronger through periods of strain, and people work the same way. Even though the crisis is over, we will still band together for the sake of a new future. Oh, and you should really come to the Collective of Plenty sometime. Especially you, Paimon. Your nutrition plan is already set.
Okay, so you can help Paimon get stronger, right? If something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the Traveler's side.
Haha, of course. You've got some serious potential. That would be interesting if that's, like, a way to get to, like, a hint that at some point Paimon will be able to help us in combat to some degree.
After you got back,
there I go!
So, should we do that?
Mention the Sakuichi and... She brought a lot of Saurians. Helped us get through a tricky part of the Night Kingdom.
Good. I'm sure that made her happy.
Still time to see her in dreams.
It's alright. I don't think she's going to come see me. She's probably sick of nagging her older sister. Still, thank you for telling me. Natlan has a bright future because of you. And I have a chance to make up for my regrets.
Try and stop me!
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on, we will always be there to help you. Now, we just need to see where your fate, no, our fate, leads us.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss?
Ah, yes. About the stances of the heavenly principles in the Shades.
The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures.
About the Ode of Resurrection somehow taking effect before victory.
Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection.
Well, Natlan's Gnosis.
The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match, and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand.
Yeah.
Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared.
Excuse me. Yeah, that is valid, because, yeah, the captain didn't take the Gnosis, and we still have not... I'm guessing it's going to be Child. Tartaglia, because I think it's been indicated in the past that he wanted to come to Natlan, because it's the nation of war. His whole thing is being a warrior. Like, it seems the most obvious that he'd come. It's either that, or they're going to send one of the others we haven't, that the Traveler hasn't interacted with. Next stop on my journey.
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya.
Yeah, Snezhnaya is next.
So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky.
Ah yes, the fact that the sky ripped open.
Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared.
What?
Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya.
Oh, crap.
The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat.
Ah, I see.
Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed.
Yeah, it's the Doctor. So of course it is. What about the tribe my ancient name will belong to?
Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone.
Okay.
Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time.
Alright, cool. I don't have any other questions.
The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way.
It was my honor.
An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now and watch over them.
Aurora's standing with a Fatui agent.
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us, his death is something sad. But for him, maybe it finally allowed him to be at peace.
Yeah.
My lord, you will forever serve as an example for all your soldiers.
Yeah. Like... Because there are, like, honorable Fatui, but the captain takes the cake.
I knew about the captain's immense strength, but I never expected him to have such a strong sense of honor.
Yeah.
No matter how prejudiced I may have been in the past, he now has my utmost respect.
Yeah, no kidding.
The stories of heroes will continue to be passed down from generation to generation. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to our story as a source of hope. We've earned our place in history. That's pretty surreal, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Ad video superbi dona is requiem. It's Latin, isn't it?
When I was little, my father told me about Thrain, the Sentinel Knight, an outlander who once fought alongside the warriors of Natlan. He was brave, fearless, and deeply respected by his men. I always wished I could go back in time and see him in action. I never thought that, in my lifetime, another outlander would fight to save this land, or that I would get the chance to fight by their side. I will treasure this honor for the rest of my life.
Just like the Archon said, we can now proudly tell our children that this war is a thing of the past. It's a new chapter for all of us. We will never forget your contribution. And Natlan will always be with you. May the sacred flame protect you in all the journeys to come.
That's everyone. Sing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. This monument commemorates the 2015 brave warriors who gave their lives in the war for Natlan. Need to read. And alien tears will fill for them, pities long for their names. Oh, salute the shrine. Okay, I was wondering what that prompt was. What
are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this point, huh?
No kidding. Sing your final song with pride, like a hero's march to the other side. This monument commemorates the 2015 brave warriors who gave their lives in the war for Natlan. Let's leave this for them. Ah, explains why we don't keep that. But Stone Steel Record. Oh! And this is the how you fight the weekly boss for this. The war not and has finally come to an end, and the people of this land are about to embrace a new chapter. No matter what the future holds, the heroes of the story will never be forgotten. That's a really cool way to do the location for that boss.
Rev the engines! Story!
Kids
Story!
and-
I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun!
Sure. I think I know.
Is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this
I
tale.
hate that it's the, like, I'm glad that it's not the default sword anymore, but really the prototype Rancor.
The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the Abyss. More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super strong! Tell us more!
Hey, just let him finish the story! The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
Well, we've really made a name for ourselves in Natlan. Listening to all this is a little embarrassing, though.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlan.
And now he's just basically telling the...
Under her guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared.
Yeah. Just telling, retell. This is a fun way to like vaguely
gathered at the
recap
stadium
it.
and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life. The Captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't...
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever! Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today, okay?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn! No, it's my turn!
No, it's my turn! I get to be Tumaini today! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Oh, that's cute.
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day?
Sure, then I'll be Paimon.
Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
Oh, that's cute. That's a really cute way to end that story. Not with like a send-off from all the various characters and stuff, but with a bunch of kids hearing about it, emphasizing that it will be... Yeah, the story of this will be told for generations to come. That's really cool. That's a really, really good way to reflect that. Okay, now I can use these. Ooh, okay. I need to go there. Oh, jeez.
Rev the engines! Rev the engines!
Throne of the... Oh! You're here. You're just here. Sorry, I didn't, like, clock that that we were, like, here. That's, like, Octonathlon. He is just here. That's crazy. A noble figure coats the sun with frost, and 2 eras grant salvation to Natlan, not once but twice. Offer. Oh! Travel must be the active character. Noble figure coats the sun with frost, and 2 great eras grant salvation to Natlan, not once but twice. Offer. Building up your tribal reputation will grant you the reward Blazing Flint Ore, which will further improve the traveler's pyro abilities. So it's like a second constellation, basically. The first flint lights up the distant past, and the land of journeys beginning. We call it home. The way back may be no more, yet when you and I embrace the night, pure as a mirror it remains, and forever shall it stay. The second flint lights up the junctures of setting forth, and the day the journey began. We call it farewell. In its departure, the unchanging world betrays us, yet still some try to grasp its shadow. The third flint lights up a daytime of celebration, and a moment when hearts are opened up. We call it friendship. This journey is far from a solitary trial. Not only the winds, but human hearts too embrace us along the way. Constellation level. Div the current. Constellation level 2. Within 12 seconds of use. Increase the level of flow fire blade by 3. That's cool. That's a really cool. I kind of want to build Pyro Traveler. Like, at the moment, it seems like it's the best one. And the red is a really, like, the orange is a really interesting accent for the clothing. So yeah, because also with Mavuika and the Pyro Traveler, it means you can have 2 off-field Pyro apps, which is pretty good. But yeah, I think for now, though, I will call it. Because... And on that note, I think that's where I'm going to wrap this up. I'm sure this has been a very long video. I'm not sure how I'm gonna, like, edit it, but we'll see. If you're seeing this, then I have edited it up. But yeah. Anyway, for now, I will say bye-bye now. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.